On Crazy Russian 86 here. And I'm gonna make the stream rather short. I can't sleep for some reason, but I'm trying to sleep. It's like 3 o'clock now. Probably in an hour or so it's gonna be dark already. So I'm gonna get back to my routine, still on the stupid ass probation. My stupid mom tells me I should go to fucking psychologist and I like ignore it. Because it's not gonna change anything. It's a waste of time and money. And I already wasted 5 years of my life because of stupid people like the real PewDiePie. I mean, there are good things. I explore more of California, explore more of Wisconsin. And if not for the real PewDiePie, I probably would never be in Wisconsin. Because I have nobody here and no business doing here. But I'm glad I came, but your fucking bullshit still make my life hellish even in here. So the stupid real PewDiePie only wasting my time. Because I could have been like working and living the way I used to before, if not for her. And my life would be better. I realize that now. And then she said some stupid stuff when I'm gonna grow up. You could steal, but I'm not preventing you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And that's the problem. How? Well, I can give you a simple example. I can't get a normal job like I used to. I cannot talk to people like I used to. Before, people were walking out on me. Now people are getting in my face, asking stupid questions. And before, I didn't have to deal with that. So that right there is a problem. And if you... So you preventing me from living how I want to live. You really do. Because if not for you, nobody would care as much. And I would act how I wanted without getting fired from the job. And now I have to deal with a bunch of bullshit, people asking me stupid questions. If not for you, I wouldn't have to deal with this. You're preventing myself by not being in love with me. What the fuck? No, I don't want to be a slave. But here's what I want to say. Based on what you told me. No, I didn't just wake up. I cannot sleep. So, I'm just chilling, honestly. I actually just had my lunch. I ate some mac and cheese and drank some tea with lemon. Because I've been a little sick too. If I was there with you, you would be sleeping. You know, you don't know that. Get the fuck out. You see, and that actually brings up to my point. You're talking about big little boy like I'm gonna grow up. You know, when I was 29 years old and I was talking about when I grow up, when I was younger, you know, my dad told me, time for growth is over. You're gonna stay the same and at some point you're only gonna decline. At that time, I didn't take it seriously. But now, when I'm like 2 years short of 40, I'm saying like, even though I'm not feeling it yet, but I'm saying like, yeah, time for growth is over. Because soon I'm gonna be in my 40s, and after that, life is over. After that, I'm gonna be fucking grandpa. And it's gonna come before I know it. And you treat him like a child, you stupid. You know? Biological age is, biological age. So my ability is gonna only decline, I'm only gonna be losing strength and things like that. And it happens for everybody. If your mental age is not catching up with your physical age, that's a problem. I already know, but what you're telling me right now, you're not saying anything different. But you've been bringing shit up because of my problems at the job, right? The physical job. Guess what? With age, people lose muscles. Even if people work out, they still lose muscles. So with physical age, it's going to be harder for me to do what I've been doing when I was like in my early 30s. When I'm in my early 50s or 60s, I'm not going to be able to do the same thing. And that has nothing to do with mental age. And my problem at FedEx, which why I was bringing it up, I don't think, in my opinion, has anything to do with it either. Maybe me being socially handicapped. I hope by 60 years old you have grown up. Even if I do, and I will be working at FedEx, I'm gonna have more problems than I did when I was 30. That's my point. Because maybe I grow up by the age of 60, but then I will have a fucking physical problem. I'm 38. I just turned 38 2 days ago. Oh, I know that because everybody gets old. Some people peak at 60 years old. I mean, I remember my Sifu in Svaijao when he was 60, he was beating up 30-year-olds. And he started doing Svaijao when he was like around my age. He was in his mid-30s, actually. But I don't know about that. And then again, that Sifu right now, by the way, speaking of him, he's in his 70s now and he doesn't have kids. A little bit, yeah, but not that bad. So you really need to shut the fuck up because nothing's gonna change. You can make things worse, but you cannot make things better. Just shut up, you stupid. You're gonna make things worse, but you're not gonna make things better. Because you fucking stupid. And you've been wasting my time, you've been wasting your time. That's it. Well, that's what you think, but I don't know. It's probably true partially, but I guess I understand people better now, but you're a psychologist, so you know. I believe you. No, I'm not delivering for Amazon Flex. I'm working for On Track. And I also a janitor. Yeah, you're a psychologist, so I'm sure for you watching my videos and talking about things, now I have to pay you more money. And that's a problem. because I don't have a lot of money because of this bullshit. My psychologist friends also agree with me when it comes to you. They're the ones trying to help you. Well, but then for that help, I have to give you money, which I don't have. You know? And I could have just survived without it. I mean, and like I said, at this point, you say I didn't grow up. I could pay you in love. That's what you're saying, but if you're really a psychologist, no. Psychological consultation costs money. That's why I don't want to go to psychologist. Because I feel like that's a waste of my money. Because I know that nothing's gonna change. Don't tell me what to do, okay? I'm not even that congested. And I'm gonna do it when I'm done with this stream, so. I'm not that congested, just a little bit, so. And I'm not that, so I'm not gonna be blowing my nose on camera. There's nothing to worry about me, you stupid. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Listen, we're all gonna die, so I don't care. You worry about me, and that creates a lot of problems. You see? You still have so much left in your life. Nah, not really. I'm actually a middle-aged man because average life expectancy in America is 76 years old. Actually 74. So I'm already like in my second part of life. I'm literally a middle-aged man. Yes, in the middle, I know that, but I just passed the middle, you know, so it's like you still got 50% of your life left. Yeah, but you understand that out of this 50%, last 10-15% are probably going to be having health problems, are probably going to be old and unattractive, gray and shit. You know? So, yeah, hopefully I'll have freedom, but. And that's the point. When I got enslaved by the psychologist, I was 33 and I'm 38. So I already put 5 years of my life down the toilet. And these are like the best years. Because once you're done with your 30s, 40s, you're already middle-aged man. But 50s, you're already old man. So, people were telling me who are in their early 50s that once they got into their 40s, they started having aches in their body. I mean, yeah, but I'm just letting you know. People in their 50s, they don't compete in boxing, for example. Not that I'm gonna ever do it in my life, but I'm just saying. I'm just making a point that even in my 40s and 50s, I'm gonna be told for certain activities. Yeah, Mike Tyson fought at 58, but I don't think that at 58 he can compete as well as he did when he was in his 20s or 30s, you know? Now, for me, it's not going to be my thing. I would never be a boxer. But I just bring it as an example to prove the point. But at certain point, certain things are too late. So that's why my point is, I'm already wasting the best year of my life on some bullshit because of this stupid bitch, the real PewDiePie. And it's not good. It's not good. So it's not good. And so far, I'm not seeing my life being better. Because I have less sex. I have less money on my bank account. I don't have any friends. I don't have any freedoms. I go to work getting irritated because I don't like the way people treat me. And I kind of just like cuss them out like I used to before, even though this is what I really want to do. So my life is not that good. My mom is sending me messages that I have to get insurance and go to psychologist. And I deleting them because I don't see the point. I just feel like that's waste of my time and money because I know that nothing's gonna change anyway. You know? Or Rush, where you could say you feel better socially. I mean, right now in Russia there is a war with Ukraine, so it's dangerous out there. I mean, in St. Petersburg it's not dangerous, but it's gonna be hard to get a job. It's a poor country. You know? I mean, getting married, have kids, that's good, but first I need to get my freedom back. You know? I'm not in a position of getting married and having kids, that's the problem. I can't even get a normal job because I'm on that stupid ass probation. What's the difference? Because in Russia I will be poor, rare. I'm poor here, but I'm actually making more money than I would have had if I was in Russia. Okay? My life would be more difficult in Russia. Plus, they may have drafted me. Because 3 years ago, no, but that's true though. 3 years ago, they came to my apartment where I used to live as a teenager, and they were looking for me to draft me to go to war. So if I'm gonna go to Russia now, I will get drafted. And then who knows how long I will live at this point, you know? Because they've been trying to draft me like 2.5, 3 years ago. They were looking for me over there. But what about Sierra Leone? I mean, Alima, she still lives in America. And she didn't build the house in Sierra Leone yet. Because she doesn't have enough money for that. So right now, I cannot go to Sierra Leone. I mean, it would be better than in Russia for me in some ways because there is no war. But I don't know what I will be doing there. It's a poor country, you know. life would be difficult over there. And in America, even though I'm poor, but I get free food, I get money, which I probably spending on psychologists like you, because I have to. And if I wouldn't, I would have more money. And I also spend money on my girlfriend sometimes. And bills, rent, electric bill. But I'm fine, I'm surviving. What about different countries in Europe or Asia? Well, I mean, first of all, if I'm gonna do that, that's gonna be pretty risky because the ticket probably costs like $1,000. And then I don't know what I will be doing there. I still have to get a job, and that's gonna take time. And here I already have 2 part-time jobs. Even though they're projects, but they are like still source of income. At this point, you start taking risk. What you're doing is not working. Well, maybe at some point, but I know that's an excuse. But I feel like I know myself and I know that I'm not going to be doing it. So giving advice is kind of pointless because of that. Because I may say, yeah, I agree, yes, I will. But then I may not do anything and I will live the same way. Yeah, maybe I'm scared. Maybe you can say that. But I'm just being real. I just know that I'm not going to be doing anything for what I'm doing right now. And change may happen. But anyway, I gotta get the stream off because I really need to, do something. But thanks for watching. Thanks for your input. All the best to you guys. Later.